Oh my god, so many stories, so great. One across, one down, one back.
Howdy! The salty old driver grins, showing off his remaining teeth. Ever seen a horse before?
Yeah.
Liar! Else you'd have noticed that Scott here is a purebred spotted Appaloosa. Very rare. Scotty's great-granddaddies came to this country with El Conquistadors. My family's kept that bloodline pure ever since. Wipes away a tear. So now what do you have to say about my horse? Heck of an understatement. Go on. Give Scotty a scratch behind his ears.
Sure.
Hesitantly, you brush the horse's mane. He promptly jerks around and bites you.
What?
The driver's incensed. Where'd you learn how to caress a horse?
What the? Okay. Change, we pause the color.
The steady spin of the lasso is hypnotic. Help me out here, says the man. I've been hunting this horse a long time. Extra pair of hands make sure she doesn't get the better of me.
Okay.
She belonged to someone who wronged me. Butch slipped out of this world before I could square things between us, but damn did he love this horse. He grins. If she bucks real hard, haul on the rope. Buy me some time. He's dead. His old crew, though, they're still around. They'll bust a gasket when they see me ride in on his horse. His hand hovers over the handle of his knife. And then he grins. Let's get this done.
No way.
He ignores you or doesn't hear. The lasso loops around the horse's neck on the first throw. The rope's in your hands before you realize he's put it there. He slips smoothly onto her back and grips with his knees. She fights, though, bucking hard enough to jar him loose. He slips, tumbling into the dirt, and narrowly avoids being trampled under her heels. Man rolls to his feet, pulling the knife. Fucking hell! You stupid or just got a death wish?
Pues yo no tengo amigo más que el viento y el mar. Y cuando esté frío y falta estos
Grab the story first.
que me enterrarán, que me entierran.
The snake flicks its tongue. That's close enough. It is coiled atop a carved stone marked with faded flecks of paint. The snake laughs, its whole body convulsing. It's very special. A good luck charm. It tilts its head. I'm supposed to guard it, but I'm hungry. If you bring me some meat, you may have it. The heat has made a family of mice slow and easy to catch. You drop them before the snake, and it gulps them down without chewing. It slithers back, exposing the object. Take it, it hisses. I won't bite. Trust me.
You're right.
You hurl a rock down onto the snake. Blood sprays out as its skull shatters.
It jerks and writhes like the ground's on fire, and then it goes still. You kick the body aside and pick up the blood-spattered stone. It's an idol, about the size of your clenched fist, carved into the shape of a human head. It's an ugly thing. The side that was pressed into the dirt is a face contorted in grotesque agony. Could this really be a good luck charm?
No, let's keep it.
Good things sometimes wear foul guises. Who are you to judge? You stow the idol, trying to ignore its unusual weight.
Interesting.
White rider, don't come to claim me for I had my time.
Well, hey. Groovy to see you again. I guess I spilled it all about my childhood last time we talked.
Okay. So about that?
If you want to hear about the good old days and the hate, I can tell you something about that maybe. But I want a good story in trade.
Okay.
I share, you share, dig? Anyway, you got any good hopeful stories about the world becoming a better place?
Good stories, huh? See how this goes.
Oh, that's a good one. You gotta tell me more about those folks sometime. In the future, I don't know what that place will become. Just another city street, I guess. I wonder if anyone remembers what it was now. So anyway, got any good ghost stories? Anything scary or weird?
Yeah. Talk about this one, you didn't talk about this one from the beginning.
What, do you sit around all day making this crap up? Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose, right? We had nothing left to lose, I thought. Altamont killed hate and scattered us all to the winds, and I thought the worst had happened. So, got any good hopeful stories?
Okay,
Anything
again.
about what the world should be? Oh, that's good. I'll share that one when I get back home.
Nice.
I still found family there. They were hippies still around, or others like me who wanted to be. We held on to each other for dear life, and they were some of the best family I ever had. You know, I'd love to hear a really good, scary story.
Okay.
Oh, wow, that's scary stuff. You are really good at telling these. And luck did have everything to do with it, yeah. Maybe it was the only time that could have happened. Maybe the stars aligned just right. But I have to believe it's possible. That we can all get along and love one another. It wasn't just luck. You know, I'd love to hear a really good, scary story.
Okay, scary story.
Oh man, that's really good. Good and scary, I mean. Traps didn't catch me. I dodged the snare of the hard drugs, thank God. Found someone who gave me grass and acid before I found the ones pushing the pills and the needle. Otherwise, maybe I'd still be there, huddled in a doorway. I hope that was an interesting story. I don't have a lot of people ask me about what the hate was like. Maybe they feel like they know from the news, but they don't. I bet you have a lot of stories like that. So you're gonna have to tell them to me next time, okay? Where you heading next? I'm catching a ride this way.
Okay.
Look for me, all right?
Oh. Can I just see? So, ignoring that one. So I think this way, couple. There is one.
You come to a car parked at the side of the road. Across the road, some children loiter. As you approach the car, their gazes make their way to you.
Hey!
One girl shouts. She waves at you, then points at the car.
Don't open the door!
Before you can question the girl, the car's suspension groans and a shape stirs inside. A huge black dog panting on the hot seat, lips pulled back on rows of sharky teeth.
Hey!
He says, nose pressed against the glass.
Hey, you! Let me out of here!
No way.
You shake your head. The dog tracks you with a double-barreled stare that grows hotter and hotter, and angrier with each step you take away. His lips are trembling.
Hey! Fuck you!
He blurts.
Fuck you!
Huh.
The kids across the street howl with laughter.
Okay.
An older, portly man stands on the street corner, fixing a look of refined disdain on everyone who walks past. As he catches sight of you, he alights on you with a kind of thrill.
You!
He calls, pointing. He sidles closer to you. You aren't from around here, huh? You, want to make some cash? Holes need to get dug. Fence posts, you know, on my estate. My maintenance man is sick. It's just a quick drive.
I mean, okay, I don't need money, but sure.
Great. Good. This way.
Let's see what it is.
He takes you down an alley where a car is parked.
Oh,
Little shabbier than you expected. Up close, he's a lot shabbier too. He draws a pistol from inside his jacket.
Give me everything you got.
He snaps. You think this is a fucking joke? He hisses, smacking you with the butt of his gun. As you fall, you hear the car's engine start. It peels off as you get back to your feet. You watch him just barely avoid clipping a dumpster as he speeds out of view.
okay. Story there. See this one?
He's seen better
Damn.
days. Hard times all over, the bull says archly,
What?
with what seems to you an aristocratic air. Its blood, still fresh, pools around your feet. You dip a finger.
I guess touch the blood.
Yes, yes, go on, sighs the bull. Why not? It soaks through your skin as if you were made of tissue.
What?
And it strikes you all of a sudden. You've never felt this good in your life. Sensing your astonishment, the bull just rolls its eyes.
Really? No. How do I get my stats? They did a lot, actually. It doesn't say -1. Maybe I healed, I don't know. It usually says if you have somebody that's less than max. Oh, there's 5. Sound fan. Nice. Rose.
Hey, hey. Long time no see, fellow traveler. You're lucky. I'm bored
see what's
and I'm
gonna be.
itching for someone to lay a story on me. I told you about hate and how I missed the summer and walked right into the fall, right? You want to hear about following the dead? It was a few years of bliss and acid. Then I found its problems. Anyway, you got any good hopeful stories about the world becoming a better place?
Okay. But she didn't change appearance.
Oh, that's a good one. You gotta tell me more about those folks sometime. In the future? I guess the long, strange trip will continue. I can't imagine when it'll ever end. The music will never stop. So,
Again.
got any good, hopeful stories? Anything about what the world should be?
I don't know. Let's go try this one.
Huh. I don't get it.
Me
Trust.
neither.
I trusted my fellow travelers. For the most part. It turned out there were bad apples there too. People on the bus who'd step on you if you were down. Or even push you down.
Damn.
So, got any good, hopeful stories? Anything
Again?
about what the world should be?
Let's try this. New one.
What, do you sit around all day making this crap up?
Damn it. Not.
It was like a portable heaven that packed up every few days and moved on. At least at first. Eventually, you have a bad trip. Your van leaks, you don't get tickets for months, your friend gets stabbed. The grass ain't greener, and the wine ain't sweeter. So anyway, got any good ghost stories?
Okay.
Anything scary or weird? Come on, don't be a
Come
drag.
on.
That's not true. Sadness. The saddest thing was that the real world followed us in, you dig? There were still fights, there was jealousy, people ripping off shit. We were a family, but families have problems too. But anyway, let's keep it grooving. Tell me something funny.
Okay, kittens. Oh, did I use that one?
You got a groovy sense of humor, stranger. Joy for me. There's nothing like being in the crowd at a show. Dancing and spinning and feeling all that energy around you. It's the purest connection I've ever felt. Especially if you're all tripping. Here's the sun. That brings me back. We used to talk all night long when I was following the dead, too. That's what I think I was really looking for. Community. People to share my life with. It wasn't a perfect solution, but I loved the laugh. I'm headed this way. Keep
Okay.
an eye out for me, okay?
Sure.
Maybe we'll share a fire again soon.
Okay.
This club is quiet and cool and open 24 hours. So you slip into a booth near the back where it's too dark for people to see you haven't bought a drink. Up on stage, a slight little man approaches the microphone. He utters a long, sustained series of low, loud notes. Dissonant, like a song stretched out and slowed down. Your heart races. Crowd murmurs and bristles. The walls seem to shift uncomfortably too.
Sing something happy!
Someone shouts. Half the room bails, but you grip the edge of the table and lock eyes on the singer.
Damn.
His next song is even slower and deeper. Your eardrums ache and your eyes water.
What?
A waiter struggles unsteadily across the room. Someone in the back shouts.
Stop it!
The singer continues, and you lose track of yourself between the notes. When he finishes his set, you startle awake and realize that your face is damp with tears. The room is empty. The singer's looking at you, smiling, arm extended, an invitation for a solo.
Really? Okay.
He sits in the front row. You sing. Well, something.
Huh.
You haven't heard it before, but you know the words. And as you sing, a radiant satisfaction grows and grows at the center of your chest. Your eyes tear up, and you hit a triumphant final note. But suddenly, the singer is gone.
What?
Your ears are ringing, and there's a waiter shouting for you to leave. Out on the sidewalk, everyone's losing their lunch. But you feel strangely warm. Love. A song about love.
Damn.
Too bad you can't remember the words. This dapper little peddler shifts restlessly from foot to foot beside his cart, wringing his hands and glancing around as if he's in some kind of mild agony.
Hey,
He calls, holding up a quarter.
I gotta piss. Will you watch my stuff for a minute?
He flips you a quarter and hurries off down the road. 5 minutes later, he still hasn't returned, but a whole crowd is marching toward you from the other direction. They start shoving
What?
and screaming at you. A man grabs you by the arm. You working with them? He shows you 6 tiny, bloody teeth in the palm of his hand. My daughter's dying.
What?
You show them the quarter and point them off down the road. And thank goodness they believe you. Most rush off after the peddler, but 5 or 6 stay behind to kick the cart over and stomp everything to pieces.
Damn. See.
Your knees make a nasty cracking sound with every step. Wandering this infernal city of steep hills takes its toll. Just over the crest of one hill, you find a stopped truck. Yang Chow, fresh fruit and vegetables. It's laden with colorful produce.
You know anything about engine?
Asks a man, obscured by the raised triangular hood of the truck. You come around next to him. One glance tells you that there's nothing obviously wrong with the engine. But there's smoke coming from somewhere deep behind and beneath it.
Okay.
A gearbox, maybe.
Ah, never mind.
He just slams down the hood of the truck, wisps of smoke leaking out of it. He sits on the edge of the truck bed, and you get a good look at him. He's tall, well-built, fans himself with his Panama hat.
Sent my brother over to get a real mechanic, but... well, I can barely keep this running as it is. Wish I still had a farm.
He sighs theatrically, surprising himself with his own easy honesty.
Sam Liang, landless, broke truck driver. Dad would have been proud. Well, it was my name on the deed. Had
Oh,
to be.
damn.
But it was father who bought it.
He shrugs, eyes fixed on a horizon you can't see.
You already know what happened, don't you? Same thing that happens to everyone's farm. Had to. It was either the farm or the truck. I could keep growing them, or I could keep selling them.
Interesting. There is a house there, but there is no way across, so let's skip that one.
Slowly, he turns. His eyes don't quite make it to yours. His whole body keels back over the wooden railing where he perched and down into the dusty road outside the saloon. Now you see the gunshot and the trail of fresh blood that leads back inside. Kneeling by his side, you offer platitudes you know are no good. His hand takes yours, and into your palm he presses 2 silver coins, slick with blood. Ice, he pleads, the last of his life rushing from his lips. You carefully lay the coins over both closed eyes, trying as respectfully as you can manage to fasten them in position. And you move on. Before you turn the corner, you look over your shoulder. He's still there.
Okay.